No one in the world was ready for what happened that day. It started like a normal morning. Birds were flying. People were walking. Children were in school. Sky was bright blue. And the sun shone calmly above the cities, the towns, and the quiet villages. But then, everything changed. Without warning, the sky turned black dot at first. People thought it was a storm. But there were no clouds, no thunder, no lightning. Just darkness, deep and strange, spreading fast across the world in the small town of Elwood. 13-year-old Dara was standing in her schoolyard. She looked up, confused. She saw a line like a crack cutting through the sky. The wind stopped. The air went quiet. Even the birds stopped singing. Then came the sound. A deep, rumbling noise. Like the growl of a giant beast shook the sky. People screamed. Some fell to their knees, some ran. Others just froze, staring at the strange rip above their heads. Suddenly, from that crack in the sky, huge ships began to appear. But they weren't alien, they were human-made, massive, dark. Floating machines, star destroyers built in secret, hidden from the world for years. They hovered above cities in every country, silent and strong. Their metal sides glowing with blue lights. Nobody knew where they came from. But one thing was clear. Earth had been hiding something big, far above. Outside Earth's atmosphere, a terrifying alien army had arrived. Their leader, Commander Veltrax, stood inside his ship, the Blightfang, smiling. His people were known as the Skarn, and they had destroyed hundreds of planets before. He looked at Earth with cold, proud eyes. "This planet is weak," he said. "They are not united. They do not know how to fight. We will take their oceans, their lands, and their skies." His soldiers cheered. They had done this before. It was always easy. But they were wrong. Back on Earth, Dara's father, Colonel Ao, was at home. He had once been part of a secret military team. But he left the army years ago after a mission went wrong. He had kept one thing, a small metal badge. That badge now lit up for the first time in 10 years. He stared at it. His face went pale. "They've come," he whispered. His phone rang. Ao said, a voice he hadn't heard in years. "They're here. Protocol Omega is active. You know what to do." He turned to Dara. She had just come inside, scared. "Dad, what's happening? What's in the sky?" He looked at her with sad eyes. "It's time you knew the truth. Years ago, Earth found something strange in space. It was a broken probe, a small machine, floating quietly near Mars. Inside the probe was a message from a destroyed planet. They are coming. They feed on life. Do not fight with each other. Hide, prepare, wait." So Earth listened. In secret. Powerful people across countries made a plan. They stopped fighting each other. They built weapons and starships far from public eyes underground, on the moon, and in deep space. They waited. They prayed. Now the wait was over. Commander Veltrax laughed as his fleet entered Earth's sky. "They have nothing," he said. "Let's show them what fear looks like." But then, boom! A bright blue laser came from one of Earth's hidden star destroyers and hit the front alien ship. It exploded in seconds, turning into fire and dust. Veltrax's eyes widened. What was that? Another blast followed. Then another, more human ships flew from behind Earth's moon. From the oceans and even from mountains. Huge, silent, deadly. This was not the weak planet Veltrax expected. "No," he whispered. "This is not possible." Back in Elwood, Colonel Ao opened a secret door in his basement. Behind it was a long tunnel with glowing lights on the walls. He held Dara's hand tightly. "Come with me. There's something I need to show you." Walk down the stairs. Dara saw maps, computers, and large screens showing battles in the sky. "Dad, what is this?" "This is Earth's last line of defense," he said. "And you're part of it." "Me?" she asked, confused. "You were born during the mission that warned us of the aliens," he said. "Did you carry something inside?" Something special." In the control room, voices came through the radio. Enemy ships falling over Asia. Starfire 1 destroyed 3 more in the Atlantic. Human defense is holding strong. The world was fighting back and winning. But there was a problem. One alien ship, a giant black one with sharp spikes, was heading straight for Elwood. Veltrax had seen something on his scanners. Something hidden deep under Elwood. Go there. He told his last ship. Destroy it. Whatever power they have. Started from there. Colonel Ao's face turned dark when he heard the news. He looked at Dara. There's something buried under this town, he said. A machine your mother and I helped protect. The aliens find it, it could be the end. What do we do? Dara asked, her voice shaking. We stop them, he said, even if it costs us everything. Outside, the sky was still cracked open. More Star Destroyers flew upward, chasing alien ships out of Earth's airspace. Veltrax's fleet was burning. The aliens were losing. Badly, the humans were not weak. They had waited. They had hidden. And now, they were fighting back. Veltrax stared at Earth, filled with fear. These are not just humans, he whispered. They are something else, something terrifying. And Earth had just begun to show its true face. The enemy ship was getting closer. It was the last and largest alien vessel still in Earth's sky. The others had been destroyed or forced to run. But this one called Dreadclaw was heading straight for Elwood, the quiet town hiding a secret no one knew about. Inside the ship, Commander Veltrax stood tall, his face twisted with rage. We underestimated them, he said to his crew. This world hides monsters in human skin. His eyes glowed red. He pointed at a glowing red dot on the screen. There, under that town, something is buried. Something ancient. I want it destroyed now. Underground in the secret base below Elwood, Colonel Ao stood beside his daughter Dara. The room shook. As the alien ship came closer, Dad, I'm scared, Dara said, her voice small. I know, Ao replied, placing a hand on her shoulder. But we don't have time to be afraid. You have to protect the core. Behind them, a heavy steel vault began to open. Inside was a tall, glowing machine. It pulsed like a beating heart. Blue light shimmered from its center. This was Earth's last secret, the Unity Core. The Unity Core is not just a weapon, Ao explained. It's life itself. A living machine made from the minds and hopes of Earth's best scientists. If the aliens take it, they'll control everything. But why me? Dara asked. Why did you bring me here? Ao looked at her, serious and sad. Because the core responds to emotion. And to pain. It chooses a soul that has both. And it chose you. Dara stepped closer. The core pulsed brighter. Her eyes widened. Inside her chest, she felt a strange warmth. Like a voice was calling her not with words, but with feeling. Suddenly, the base shook harder. Boom, boom, shields failing. A voice called from the speakers. Enemy ship preparing to fire. Ao turned to Dara. You must touch the core. Let it feel you. Let it know you want to protect this world. Dara stepped forward. She took a deep breath and placed her hand on the glowing machine at first. Nothing happened. Then light exploded around her. High above, the dread claw charged its main cannon. Energy crackled across its sharp edges. But then, the sky lit up. Ah! Beam of golden light shot upward from Elwood. Veltrax stared, eyes wide. What is that? The light hit his ship, not to destroy it, but to speak. From the light came a voice, calm and powerful. This world is not yours. Leave now or be erased. Veltrax laughed. You think light and words can stop me? He fired the cannon. The beam raced toward Elwood. But it never landed. The golden light split the cannon's energy in half, effortlessly. Then the core answered back in the base. Dara floated in the air, glowing with blue and gold light. Her eyes were full of power, her face calm and focused. The core was inside her now. She was not just a girl anymore. She was the guardian, Dad, she said, her voice echoing strangely. I understand now. I looked at her, amazed. What? You see? I see everything, she said. Every pain, every memory, every war, every child crying in the dark. The core stores all of it. The pain of the earth is its power. Then she turned her eyes to the screen. The alien ship was still above, still trying to fight. Dara raised her hand. Not today. Above the town, the sky cracked open again, but this time, dozens more human starships arrived, called by the core, awakened by Dara's will. Their lights were brighter, their engines roared louder. They flew in formation, surrounding the dread, claw-like hawks circling prey. Veltrax finally understood. We are not the hunters, he whispered. We are the hunted. The human ships opened fire. Blasts of pure light hit the alien ship from every side. Dreadclaw shook. Flames burst from its engines. Inside, Veltrax shouted in panic. Reverse. Retreat. Get us out of here. But it was too late. Dara raised both hands. The core's power flowed through her body. A massive energy wave burst from Elwood. Rising into the sky like a tidal wave of light, it hit the alien ship with full force. Boom! The dread claw shattered into burning pieces. Veltrax screamed as his ship broke apart, swallowed by Earth's fury, and just like that, the last alien threat was gone. Silence returned. The sky slowly healed. The stars twinkled again. The air grew still in the base. Dara gently floated down. The lights faded. The core powered down. She looked at her father. I did it, she whispered. You did more than that, Ao said, tears in his eyes. You saved Earth. News spread fast across the world. People looked at the sky, some still scared, others in awe. Videos of the Star Destroyers went viral. Everyone asked, where were these ships all this time? Who built them, and why? Governments had no answers, but they all agreed on one thing. Humanity had become something different, something dangerous, something powerful. And from now on, any alien species who dared to attack Earth would remember what happened when the sky broke open, far away, in a distant part of space. A new alien race received a signal. It was a message from the last moments of Commander Veltrax. They listened. They watched. They saw the fire, the light. The Star Destroyers, one of the alien leaders, turned to the others, his face pale. Do not go near Earth, he said. It is not a planet. It is a trap. Back in Elwood, Dara stood outside her home. The stars above looked brighter now. Her life had changed forever. She was not just a girl anymore. She was Earth's first guardian. And if the sky ever broke again, she would be ready.